6 of the NFL. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Lions and the Bucs on EA Sports.
Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this, a heavy tropical rainstorm. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And bringing them out is the top pick in the 2018 draft, fiery competitor from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield. Baker going to throw this right away.
The former #1 overall pick has had his ups and downs in recent seasons, but he finished strong last year and inherits a really good offense in Tampa that should set him up for success.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a 3rd-round pick a year ago. Here's Rachaad White. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Mayfield's throw complete to Otten. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Buccaneers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. It only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Well, this defense for the Bucs very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a 2nd and 10. Montgomery on the counter. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The second down not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. That'll leave the 39 here for the first. This is 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Back deep for the Bucs is Devin Tompkins. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they...
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Staying on his feet. And bulldozing his way through. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head.
There he goes, right side. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
Buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way. He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs take a 3-touchdown lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he returns this to the 22. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw, Goff. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just
taking it right down Broadway. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Goff.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 45-yard line. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw on target to Godwin here.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Well, the jet sweep. This is Godwin. And fights through one man. And they showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Chris Godwin,
as the first half is winding down.
And the Bucs continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 28-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Falcons who are out in front in the second quarter. It's Desmond Ridder with a touchdown pass there. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Brock Purdy. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. C.J. Stroud has thrown a touchdown pass. We saw a strong first half out of the former Heisman Trophy winner, Baker Mayfield. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. You back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Not too many offenses want to turn long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Throwing on third, gone. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
It'll be a gain of 5, and now that sets up 3 and 2.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose, and boy, he really ran in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
3rd and 2. They'll fake the give. Now gone. And it is caught. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll run with Montgomery. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. What a game this defense continues to play.
They've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Brock Wright, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Lions are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Mayfield off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Running out of the gun with White. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Mayfield on play action. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now left side on the swing pass. And after the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space. Taken down right at the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Mayfield now. Here's Wright. They set up the screen. Touchdown! Rashad White from 10 yards out. And the Bucs are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect 2nd half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the 2nd half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the 1st.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Goff. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively in the 4th quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Catch and run covering 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Goff connects with St. Brown.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Out of the gun, Goff.
That's complete to the portal.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A first down created by Laporta. An easy draft pick by the Lions because he fit exactly what they want. A tight end who excels at finding gaps in coverage and throwing hard blocks at the line of scrimmage.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Goff throwing again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta from 8 yards out. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll... So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
2nd and 10. Play fake. Mayfield.
He's got Otten.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. McLaughlin for the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But